got done filming this look and posting it and making a short and posting it. My lipstick's messed up in that corner of my mouth. I'm not worried about it. I'm a little bit grumpy. And I'm trying not to be. I'm kind of trying to tell myself that it's probably because all I've had to eat today was like a donut and I didn't even enjoy it. And it's almost 6 p.m. It's almost time for my video to go live. I did not do shit yesterday. I did nothing yesterday. I just couldn't. I couldn't. Like, I literally could not bring myself to do anything. Like, I had it built up in my head that I was going to, but I could not do anything. I literally laid in bed and played Stardew and did nothing. Like, I did nothing. Neither of the boys were home. I had no obligations. Like, it was really bad. Do you hear that, or am I hallucinating? It sounded like somebody yelling, whistling. I don't know. But last night, Epps and I watched a bunch of movies. I am not a big movie watcher with my uncontrolled ADHD, but I try. I like half, 3/4 of the way, pay attention. And I feel like it's gotten worse with age, like much worse with age. But we watched, the first one that we watched, what the fuck was it? Sleepy Hollow. And I have to say, watching it back as an adult, because it was one of my favorite movies when I was a kid, it's kind of corny. Like, I love the aesthetic of it. I love Christina Ricci. But, like, I'm watching it and, like, you know, the fucking scene where Christopher Walken is the Headless Horseman and he's like fighting in battle. I was like, oh my god. Oh my god. We watched that. It's one of my all-time favorite movies. And then we watched Dracula, and my fucking neurodivergent ass is sitting there beside Epps, who also is neurodivergent. And I'm like, you know the scene where he comes inside after he like returns from battle and like Winona Ryder is all like sprawled out on the altar and her hair is done. Clothes flawless. Skin beautiful. And she's supposed to be dead. Like, I'm like, if they just pulled her out of the river, why is her hair dry? It's a valid question. And if you're gonna tell me that it's because she had been gone for a while, why'd she look so good? Like, why did she look like she was alive but just eeping? You know, she just looked like she was a little eepy. Why? I don't think most people care. But we were watching that one and I love it so much. I love the aesthetic of it. It's very like nostalgic to me. It's one of my all-time favorite movies too. But the whole time we're watching it, I'm just like, wow, the backgrounds are almost all painted. This is just wow. I still enjoy it though. I think a lot of that like cheesiness is why I enjoy a lot of like older movies. And then we watched The Craft. No, we watched Dusk Till Dawn after that. And then we watched The Craft, and Epps ended up falling asleep during The Craft. And my ass could not fall asleep because I couldn't find the remote to turn the fucking TV down, and I couldn't get the Roku remote to connect on my phone. So Amazon Prime ends up auto playing movies. So after The Craft ends, it starts auto playing Cruel Intentions, which is also one of my favorite movies, but goddamn, watching it back, it would not survive in this day and age. I was watching it back and I was like, oh my God. And then after Cruel Intentions ended, it started playing Death Becomes Her. And I went downstairs. I was like, oh my God. Roku remotes work on all Roku devices, including TV. So I ran downstairs and I got the Roku remote from the TV and I ended up turning it down and I was able to fall asleep. I swear to God, I got out of bed and I get in front of the TV and I'm like frantically touching the edges. Because you know how like some TVs, the buttons are around the edges? I'm like frantically, and it felt like I was so fucking overstimulated. It was like blasting in my ear. And then and I just stood there for a minute. I was like, I have no idea how Epps is like sleeping through this. And I'm sure it was like made worse by the fact that I was overstimulated, but I was like, I can't do this. There's no fucking way that I'm going to be able to fall asleep if it stays at this volume. And that's when I got the brilliant idea to go downstairs to get the remote. I just want to say, I want the pink bed from that movie. I want her giant ass pink bed from that movie. But yeah, Epps is out getting us some pizza. And then we're going to watch Uzumaki because it's on HBO Max. Sorry, you'll always be HBO to me, just like Twitter will always be Twitter, not X. But anyways, I'm actually really frustrated and upset that I'm not a day ahead anymore. I just physically could not fucking bring myself to do anything yesterday. I could not bring myself to do shit yesterday. I think I showered, and I'm amazed by that. But while I'm waiting for him to get home, this will never not bother me. You need to fuck off. Whatever this is, I think I'm going to take a damn Sharpie. While I'm waiting for him to get home, I am helping my sister learn how to connect her camera to her phone. I swear to God, the people in my family think I'm a fucking tech genius, and I don't know why. I don't know if I'm going to vlog anymore today. Ideally, I wish that I can. But it's Sunday, and it's after 6. It's 6:15. After Eps gets home, we're going to eat. We're going to watch Uzumaki, and then we have to do like our Sunday routine with the boys. They have to go to school tomorrow, but then on Tuesday is a children's hospital day, and that's like a whole day event. But we got to make sure everybody's showered and has clothes and all of that for tomorrow. Even though we got so lucky. This is the first time ever in the over 2 years that he's been going to the children's hospital that he does not have an appointment at the ass crack of dawn. It is not until almost 1 p.m. So that means we will all be rested enough that we can do other things. So I'm kind of trying to look for like a list of other shit. They want to try a crumble cookie. I've never fucking had a crumble cookie before in my life. I've never really been... I had the urge to, but the boys want to try it. Epps can't go with us because he can't get off of work. But if we end up going to one, because there's like 2, I'll vlog it. I'm just trying to think. Anyways, I don't know if I'll see you guys again today in this vlog. I look like a potato. Sorry, I didn't realize I was still recording. I swear to God, every time I go to film, my neighbors are outside fighting the air. Do you hear it? Is my nose all snotty? It is. Don't pay attention. Also, the strap on my dress broke, and I didn't discover that until after I put it on. This is the soundtrack of my life. There was supposed to be a patch fix today to fix the Reaper's rewards, and it's not there. And it's almost 2:30. It's 2:26, and usually things like that go live around 1. So I waited a little bit, and also wanted to wait for Epps to like begin work. It's not there. Every time my sim loads in, she has something on that I did not put on her, and is making me not want to play. Her hair has changed 3 times in the like 2 minutes that I've been playing. It's driving me nuts. Look, while she's making nectar, her hair will look one way. When she's done, when she gets out of there, it will change. Watch. What the hell? What the hell? Now watch. I love the smell of this moisturizer. It smells like straight fucking chemicals. I look disgusting, which is not a coincidence because I fucking feel disgusting, but I'm going to wash my hair tonight. I'm going to take the type of shower. My plan is to take the type of shower that's going to change my life, but I'm waiting until tonight to do it. Listen, I'm having a very bad day. It's not like the worst day ever, but like it also could suck a lot less. It also could suck a lot less. Also, I intended to bring makeup remover over with me when I sat down, but then I realized when I sat down, I didn't bring it with me, and I was like, you know what I don't want to deal with? That. Listen, if you've been following me for like a while, I think it was last year or the year before that. Shit, I don't know. Guys, I don't know time. Like, literally, I don't fucking know time. The SIM card in my old phone broke. And I had to like go through the motions of like crying, like sobbing, because I was at the mercy of this customer service representative from Verizon, and she kept like like my phone was like blinking in and out of service. Like it would say everything would be fine for like 5 minutes, and then my SIM would shut off, and then be okay for like 10 minutes, and then my phone would go into SOS mode. That's what I mean by shut off. And I was like at the mercy of this like Verizon customer service rep lady over it, and it was like awful. Like it literally caused me to mentally spiral because I felt like she just kept like talking. She kept being like, yeah, we're gonna get you what you need. I promise you, we're going to get you exactly where you need to go. Okay. And that's my job. I'm like, I know. I just, listen, my phone's going to shut off, and I'm going to have to go through the motions of going through all of these people again to get to talk to somebody that can help me. So can we just move this faster? And she's like, wouldn't. But anyways, I woke up this morning, my phone was in SOS mode, just like it was a couple of years ago, only that was before I got this phone. And I immediately go back to that moment where I was like at the fucking mercy of this customer service rep who was like, I felt like she was just toying with me. Like she wasn't, but like I felt like she was. And I shut my phone off. I turn it back on. I put, put it on airplane mode, turn off the cellular data, turn it back on, blah, 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 blah. Nothing's working. So I like the list of shit that was, stuff that could reset your phone was take your SIM card out. So Epps is looking at my phone. He's like, there's no SIM card in this. It's an iPhone 15. He's like, there's no SIM card in this that must have an eSIM. I start to spiral. I get on the Verizon app. My phone bill is not due. So my phone has not been shut off. So I get on the Verizon app, I'm trying to chat with somebody. It's just loading and loading and loading and loading and loading, and nothing's fucking happening. And Epps is like, use my phone to call customer service. I kept getting a robot that was doing absolutely nothing but trying to get me to pay my bill. Bitch, my bill is not due until tomorrow, or not tomorrow, Wednesday. It's Monday. I will pay it on Wednesday. You're not getting a fucking dime out of me early, bitch, because I hate you. I hate you fucking hookers. I hate you. I'm not paying my bill early. So, and then it would just hang up on me over and over and over and over and over and over and over again. So here I am getting ready like to trek like a goddamn pioneer several towns over to go to the Verizon store, because for some fucking reason the Verizon store in my town got shut down. I think it just didn't survive the pandemic. But I don't know why, but I get on Google, I start Googling things, and it says trending, the Midwest is hit with an outage from Verizon. I think AT&T's in there too. But it's like hundreds of thousands of people with specifically iPhones are being stuck in SOS mode, and there's nothing that you can do to fix it, and there's no estimated time for service to be fully back up. Guys, I'm supposed to take my son to the children's hospital tomorrow. How am I supposed to safely travel without a phone that works? And not only that, and if I try to like reschedule his appointment, he's supposed to be seen every 90 days or around that time, depending on like appointments. Sometimes it's like 91 days, sometimes it's like 93. I'm just supposed to travel without a phone that works. And not only that, I keep getting emails from the hospital being like, please sign in please check in before your appointment. I have two-step authenticator on for so many accounts. I can't get text messages. I can't get text messages to sign in or to like reschedule if I end up needing to. I'm gonna cry. I already have like 3 times. But the silver lining is knowing that it's not my phone and it is like an outage. I'm not alone in it. Like there are other people experiencing it. Because like my first thought was, okay, something's wrong with my SIM card. And then I realized I didn't have a fucking SIM card. And then my second thought was, did they shut me off early? No, they did not. I'm leaving you bitches. After Epps gets a few paychecks, and I feel like whatever we've talked about it, I am fucking leaving Verizon. It is almost $200 a month just for my line, because the amount of like mystery fees there are on my accounts. Like I'm not doing it anymore. But once Epps and I are like, because he needs a new phone too. He had his phone in his pocket and he sat down and it pressed on the emergency brake in the Jeep, and it like broke the middle of the screen. So there's like a line going down the middle of the screen. He needs a new phone too. Once we're in like caught up, because things are going to get rough where he misses a paycheck from transitioning jobs. Once we get into a better position, both of us are getting new fucking phones, and I am fucking leaving Verizon. I'm leaving you bitches. And I can't wait. I can't wait. Oh my God, I can't fucking wait. Look what the boys got me. Well, specifically, E got it for me. Also, you remember when I bought this book like a couple weeks ago and I was like, oh my God, I can't believe I paid cover price, because it was $25 fucking at FYE. $16 on Amazon, on my Amazon wish list. I could throw up, piss, shit, cry. Also, let's talk about the Adult Swim Uzumaki. So here's the thing. One complaint that people have every time that anything by Junji Ito ends up being animated is the lack of details. Like, one thing that people always complain about with the collection is that it feels like it's very like lackluster in comparison to like the art in the books. And here's the thing, like Epps and I were talking about it one day, it would be incredibly hard for them to animate like this amount of detail. Like, it would be very, very hard for them to get all of those slashes and lines and things like that in there. But I loved it. I loved it. I loved that they did it in black and white, because I felt like it captured everything about it. Like the mood, the everything. And I felt like it was way more detailed than like the collection that's on Crunchyroll. I loved it. I loved it. I felt like it didn't lack at all. Like, there were so many people that were so excited that it was in black and white. I loved it. I genuinely enjoyed it, and I don't know. Like, honestly, this part was included in it. I don't really know how they're supposed to animate that much detail. You know what I mean? I really don't know how they're supposed to animate that much detail. And Junji Ito has talked before about like how long it takes for him to draw these things. The task that would put on animators would be insane. I just really loved it, and I felt like it was way more detailed than like the other animated work that I have seen, like his other collections that have been like animated. I really loved it though. I really did enjoy it. And the thing is, like, his work is extremely detailed, and I've talked about it before. I do feel like looking at his work, like this is part, they added this part, well, they didn't add, they included this part in that episode. Like, how are they supposed to animate all that? You know what I mean? But I feel like they still like captured the creepy essence of it without having to put that much detail in it. I really enjoyed it. What the fuck was I gonna say though? Oh, I remember. I watched my shit back. But I genuinely feel like looking at his work has helped me a lot with my trypophobia. And I don't know why. I think it's like an exposure thing. But like, his work is so insanely detailed. Like, I feel and creepy, and makes your skin kind of crawl and feel a little bit itchy. And I genuinely feel like a lot of it, looking at it, has helped me with my trypophobia, but it's not completely gone. I saw this one thing. It was like shit, I don't really want to think about it, because it kind of makes me feel nauseous. But I keep having, you guys ever watch shorts on YouTube just so they'll disappear from your fucking shit? But then in doing so, like, it puts it in your algorithm that you watched it, but then you're like, why the hell did it end up there in the first place? I keep getting this short show up in my algorithm, and it's always like at the bottom of a video. Because you know how there's like recommendations, strip of shorts, recommendations, strip of shorts. It looks like straws filled with like goo, and it keeps showing up in my algorithm. And there are times in my life where I'm like, oh, I think my trypophobia is not that bad. And then I see shit like that. It makes me want to like claw my fucking eyes out. I still have my moments. Anyways, I really enjoyed it. And I think like, even if you've never read his work, I think it's something that you could fully enjoy without ever reading it. To me, it's kind of like, I know somebody's going to be like, but I like both things. It's kind of like Harry Potter. Like, you have people that are fans of the movies and then people that are fans of the books. And then there's people like me that are fans of both. That's where I fall with this as well. But I feel like you could fully be a fan of his without ever reading anything or like picking up one of these and looking at it. But yeah, I really enjoyed it. I really liked it. I'm excited for the next one. I just checked my phone and I have service again. So I think I'm going to go ahead and end this vlog. I'm not going to be posting it today. I'm going to put it up for members only, but it's going to go live on, what is it? Tomorrow. It'll go live tomorrow for everybody because it's Monday. But I think I'm going to go ahead and end this vlog because I'm at the 20-minute mark. Very excited, very happy that I have service again. But I think what I'm going to do is sit here and like test my Halloween makeup. Every year we usually dress up twice, once for trick-or-treat and once on Halloween because it's Halloween and also like it's Epps and I, that's our anniversary. I usually, actually always, just use whatever I have in the house. So I think like usually I don't even know what I am. I'm just dressed up. I don't even know what I am. But I think this year I kind of want to try to paint my face like a doll. Like I kind of want to paint my face with heavy, heavy, heavy white paint and try to learn how to paint like cracks and stuff in it and maybe put like dark shading around like the edges of my face to like drive the point home that it's supposed to be like a doll mask. I don't know, but I've got like lots of like cute dresses and stockings and stuff that I could wear. But I think I'm going to sit here and trial run it. Like I think I'm going to try to do it with what I have. And of course, if I do, I'll film. But I'll see you guys tomorrow. Boy, don't look at my name.